Okay, good morning. Had a little bit of technical difficulty getting the video started, so sorry I'm about 2 minutes starting late. Well, welcome to Thursday morning Mobility Flow. My name is Coach Deb, and today's class, I am going to work with the stick bundle. So a couple things if you're doing class with me. Make sure you have a mat. We'll be on the floor a little bit. Make sure you have an area where you have an anchor point. We'll be working with that. And you may even want a pillow because we will be on our knees a little bit. So just depending on what you have in your house, your floor. So let's get warmed up. We're gonna start our warm up with the short stick. So let's just take a nice wide horse stance, soften the shoulders, and start with the breath. Our 3 planes motion. Let's take a big inhale up, opening up the chest, and exhale. Let's do a couple more. Inhale, open up, exhale. Again, inhale, holding that stick high, and a nice little lateral tilt. I always love to start with this movement just to prepare my spine for movement. It's a great warm-up, great prep. Bring that stick up high, lower it right about chest height. You have a light grip on the stick, just a light grip. Slow turn to one side, and slowly wrap to the other side. Again, nice flowing movement. So a lot of this work, or actually all of the work, we do work with the breath. I want you to really focus on taking nice big deep breaths when you're getting into those deep stretches. So stick is right across the hips right now. Soften the knees for now. And I want you to just slowly lengthen and push the stick to the floor. Nice and slow. Let the head and neck just relax. Soften the knees. Draw in your navel, little C curve in the spine, and just slowly, slowly come on out of it. Nice. Now pressing the stick into the hips, palms facing back. Let's go ahead and hinge forward 90 degrees. Keeping that stick pressed into the hips, hinge forward a little bit more, getting deeper into the backs of those legs. Focus on that, and slowly again, little C curve and come on out. There you go. I want you to go ahead and just do a little pendulum. We're going to start some dynamic flows here. Just side to side, side to side. Nice. Now, slowly move to one side, open up, wrap that stick behind the head, and just big opener. Let's do one more. And opposite direction. Nice. Just feel that opening up that interior chain here. Let's do one more, feeling it in the abs and the chest. Nice. And let's bring that stick up. We're going to warm up our grip activation to prepare us for some of our hanging monkey moves where we're going to really need to rely on a strong grip. So you have just maybe about 20 to 30%, I want you to think, not too crazy. Palms facing down, and we're going to push the stick together at that percentage for yourself. So 1, 2, 3, push. Where you're feeling this is right in those pecs, that interior chain. Same percentage and pull. 1, 2, 3, pull. Feeling it right through the back. Keep it going. 1, 2, 3, push. Then pull. Okay, keeping that pull activation, start to raise the arms up. Same percentage, about 20 to 30% push, and push the stick together. And pull. Keeping that pull activation, and lower. Lower even more to the hips. And now keeping that clavicle open, that activation, and push, push. You might feel that in the triceps a bit more. So focus on the muscles that are working while you're doing this activation. Let's go ahead and pull. Now keep that pull activation, bring the legs together. I want you to step forward, left foot, lunge back. It doesn't matter which one, just take a lunge stance. And let's lift that stick back up to chest height. Get ready to push. 1, 2, 3, push. Keep that push activation and start to twist over to the side where the leg is front. Keep that push. Keep pushing. Bring the stick back to center and pull. Keep that pull activation and slowly rotate to the opposite side. Breathe. Keep the pull, bring it back center, and push. And step on out of it. Nice, shake it out. Let's get that other side. So nice split stance here. Raise that stick up, chest height, and push. Now pull. Again, it's only about 20-30%. Nothing too crazy right now. Slowly turn to that opposite side. It's the front leg, you're twisting over. Keep that pull activation. Bring it back center and push. Keep that push activation. And come to that opposite side. Keep pushing, and bring it back center. One more time, pull. Step on out of it. Nice job. All right. We'll come back to the short stick for our core portion at the end of class and some deep stretch. Let's grab the tall sticks. So going back to, actually let's start in a wide horse stance. We're gonna hit those planes of motion again. Sticks are parallel. So if you think about lining it up with your big toes, I want you to slowly extend the sticks out, elbows softened. Your grip is right about eye height, right here. Take a big inhale, draw the sticks in. Exhale, and just hinge forward. Moving in that sagittal plane here. And come back up. So we're still in that prep, in that warm up. Working with 2 sticks, big inhale, exhale. Look between the arms. And draw it in. We're getting ready to move into the horizontal plane. Reach back. Now, driving your sticks into the floor. Keep them strong. You're going to laterally lunge to one side. Take it to the side. Let's move a little bit more dynamically. Keeps nice flowing movement. Grip, nice and strong. Couple more, feeling that opening up the adductors, those inner thighs. And bring it center. Soften the knees and slowly come out. Keeping those sticks right where they are. Front foot coming to a nice split stance. We're going to work in a transverse motion, a little twisting here. Big inhale. I want you to reach forward, exhale. Now slowly open up that right arm. It's the leg that's forward, whichever leg is forward, you pull that stick back. And now let's flow to the other side. Breathe, and let's go again. Feeling that hip open up a bit here, but you're working that front leg. Bring it back center, and ease on out. Let's switch sides. Again, nice high lunge here, split stance. If I'm going to show it to you sideways, you're not in too deep of a lunge. You've got a nice softened knee here. So I'll show it to you sideways here. Drive the stick in. Here we go. Big inhale, exhale. Start to reach the stick, one stick back, the side of the lunge leg, and flow to the other. Again, the key is keeping that drive into the floor. Let's go again. And opposite side. Bring it, sticks forward. Slowly come out of that. Nice job. All right, I'm going to take you into a nice human sail here. So we're going to open up that anterior chain and back into that nice wide horse stance. I want you to extend the sticks forward. So bring your grip up a little bit higher, Maybe it's like forehead height. Reach the sticks forward. Get a nice hinge with the breath. Big inhale. Exhale, start to open the chest. Start to open the chest, look to the sky. Wrap it back around, hinge forward. With the breath again, inhale, exhale. Let's do one more. Big inhale, feeling that lengthening through the spine, that posterior chain. Now let's open it up, moving to the anterior. And bring it back. Nice. Just hold, hold, hold. Soften the knees. And little C curve again, ease on out. Nice. We're going to highlight one stick now. We're going to start some of our monkey hangs, but this one's going to be a little bit different, just opening up the hip a bit. I have sand on my floor. So I brought my stick to the beach one day, and the beach came home with me. It's been home with me for a couple weeks. Keep finding sand. Anyway, here we go. So taking that stick center, 12 o'clock. I want you to step to one side, outside leg. I want you to curtsy lunge. So you're to one side of the stick. I believe I'm to the right side if I'm mirroring you here. You're gonna just slowly go into this monkey hang. What's happening here though, you're opening up the hip tissue even more, and that inside leg, opening up that whole lateral line all the way up, tricep, forearm, nice lengthening here. Just hang for a moment, breathe. Big inhale, exhale. We're going to go into a little flow, a little more dynamic movement with this. But first, let's go to the other side, step center, switch your grip, and hang. So your rib cage might be connecting to the stick. You're that close to it. Keep that stick close to you. Drive the stick down. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Let's pick up our pace a little bit on this. We're gonna go into flow. So step center and switch. You have the movement down now. Step center and switch. Be mindful of each movement. Let's do a couple more. Center, reach, hang. Center, reach. One more. Hang. Center, reach. Let's walk the hands down, right about chest height. I'm showing it to you at an angle. Move the stick maybe about a foot away from you. Drive. And let's move into a nice standing rest pose. With the breath, inhale, pull the stick in. Exhale, drive the stick forward, pull the hips back. And just nice lengthening through that spine. Looking between those arms. Making it a little more dynamic if you want to just add a little more dimension to this. A little sway side to side. I'm softening those knees. Beautiful. And soften the knees again. Rounding out of this nice and slow. Going back to 2 sticks. Now, if you only have 1 stick, you can still do all the movements. You would just center your stick or move unilaterally. But highlighting the 2 sticks, it just shows all the great moves that we can do working with 2. I recommend it. Okay, so we're going to work a little bit of core here. Start with our strength portion, working core, legs, a little bit working into the RDLs, and we will end up on the floor with a little bit more core. Maybe some Pilates type core exercises. So here we go. So your legs, though, not too wide, maybe just slightly wider than your hips. You're in a sports stance. Drive the sticks. Sticks are parallel. If you think of the center as the 12 o'clock, right in between, you're right at 1 and 11. Drive, okay? We're going to work percentage, irradiating the sticks into the floor. Your core, I want you to focus on your abs, okay? Because when you drive, your abdominal cage here is we're gonna contract, and I want you to focus on that. This is standing plank. All right, here we go. Take a big inhale. Think 40 to 50% tension. Drive. 1, 2, 3. Drive. Maybe it's 50 to 60%. Do what feels right for you, where you feel this movement, where those abs are working, okay? You have a slight little anterior tilt in the hips. Drive. And ease off. Nice, nice. Okay, we're gonna shift over. Just a slight shift to one side. And same percentage. 1, 2, 3. Drive. Drive, drive, drive. And ease out. Let's switch it again. Right here. It's either 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock for you, wherever you're at. And keep this key here as you're not turning into this. I want you to keep your hip bones facing me. Arms are at shoulder height. Time under tension. 1, 2, 3. Drive. Drive. Focus on that core. Yes, your upper body's working too, but I want you to primarily focus on your core here. Ease off. Shake it out. Nice. Take it back to that 1 and 11 o'clock, and we're going to work the other side. I did this in one of my classes at Equinox, and it was very cool because somebody who had not done this class with me messaged me the next day saying, I can't believe how my abs actually were sore. And it's from this movement. If you're doing it right, you're going to feel it. Here we go. Time under tension. 40 to 50 or 50 to 60%. Ready, 1, 2, 3, drive. Drive. Nice and strong. Ease off. Let's shift over. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, drive. Nice and strong. And ease off. Shift it over. Like I said, this is either 9 or 3 o'clock for you, whichever side you're on. 1, 2, 3, hip bones forward, drive. Drive, drive, drive. Breathe. And ease off. Nice job. Back to one stick. We're going to work the core a little bit more, but this time we're going to be we'll be working upper body too, an oppositional movement. So I want you to start, for me, it's going to be 10 o'clock here. Starting at 10 o'clock. So the stick is at a wide angle, so not too close to your body. The further away it is from you, the harder this is going to be. So outside arm is gripping it and irradiating it into the floor. All right, right here. So again, wide. With this opposite arm, you're going to cross over. You are facing that stick. The movement is you're going to be driving your arm in, so pulling your elbow back, and it won't be too deep. Don't feel like you have to pull it. It could be just a couple inches. The top hand will be pressing. So oppositional movement, but working the core. So looking over that with the breath. 1, 2, 3, activate and pull. Okay, keep pulling, you guys, because where you should be feeling this is in that oblique sling here, in the core anyway. You're feeling it in your tricep, pushing and pulling. Breathe, ease off. Nice. All right, let's move this at another angle to, say, 11 o'clock. Here we go. Again, far out. The further away it is, the harder it will be. Drive that stick down with the breath. Inhale, exhale, pull. Now you're going to feel that more probably in your transverse abdominals, right in here. Pull, pull, pull. Breathe. Ease off. Nice. 12 o'clock. Same grip. We'll be switching soon. Same grip. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Drive that elbow into your body. Push with that top arm. Pull. Push. Breathe. Ease out. Nice job. Okay, keep going. Working the clock. We're at 1 o'clock, but switching grip. We're switching our grip, and we're going to move in that direction. There we go. Six further away from you with the breath. Big inhale, exhale, activate. Drive that elbow in, press with that opposing arm. We have one more. Let's take it over to 2 o'clock. You are turning into it a bit. On my count with the breath. Big inhale, 3, 2, 1, activate. Pull. Focus on that oblique sling here. You should be feeling this right in here. Breathe. And ease off. Nice job. Shake it out. Okay. We're going to work our yells. We're going to work legs a little bit too. So going back to 2 sticks, find your anchor point. Find your anchor point. So baseboard of a wall. And I'm going to show it to you sideways first and then facing forward, but I want you to see. So my anchor point is right behind me into my couch. So find your anchor point. Sticks are parallel. You are right between them. Your grip is right at the handles, center of the handles here. Come into a nice split stance, nice high lunge. We're going to slowly dip into a lunge and press those arms to the floor. But to keep driving the sticks behind you too. Lots of activation going on. Here we go. Drive those sticks behind you with the breath. Inhale, exhale, go into a lunge. Keep that knee. Make sure it doesn't track over that toe. You should really be able to see that foot looking down. Drive, drive. I want you to laterally raise one arm. In this case, it's my right arm. My left foot is forward. And opposite. So the key, keeping that drive behind you. So keeping that activation now to lift both arms laterally. You're going to move out of this lunge into a single leg balance, but more like a deadlift. Come on up. Oops, getting your balance. If you can, dig deeper, hinge deeper, come back up, slowly drive that knee up. And let's go again. You're gonna lunge back, dip those arms down. Keep that tension. Open, one arm laterally raise. Keep that time under tension. Opposite arm. Now let's try both. With that balance. And lower the arms, lift that knee. Back to stand. Nice, let's switch sides. And now I'm gonna show this to you this way. All right. So switching sides here. My right leg is forward now, left leg is back. Sticks parallel, driven behind me. This is definitely work. So just focus on keeping stable, working with control the best you can. Here we go. Let's go into that lunge, drive the sticks down. Drive them down. Open laterally, one arm, lateral raise. Lift. Let's try to lift that back leg. And if the back leg isn't, if you don't feel like you've got that balance, you can keep the toe down and just come up. And come back to stand. Drive that back leg up. Let's do that again. Drive the sticks down. Go into a lunge. Push those sticks behind you. Here we go. Open one arm laterally. So again, time under tension, pressing that stick into the baseboard while you're doing this. Keep that connection. And let's try that balance this time. Lift. Breathe. Come back to stand. Drive that knee up to 90 degrees. Arms come down. And standing right between. We're going to work some squats. Show it to you sideways again so you can see the angle here. You're between your sticks still. So the sticks are close to your thighs. Again, hands on the grips here. And let's just go into some squats. Drive the sticks behind you. Start to sit. So you're slightly hinging back. So you're gripping, and it's like you're sitting in a chair. Try to keep that chest open as much as possible. And come on up. Let's do it again. I guess you could think of this sort of as a suitcase squat. Okay, your arms are straight, your feet again, just about hip width. Do your stance, feet are parallel or slightly turned out a little bit. Not much though, because you can't lower that suitcase with your legs in a sumo squat. So here you go. Take a seat. And keep driving those hips behind you and come back up. Let's do 3 more. Big inhale, exhale, squat. Try to go into a deep squat. Weight is in those heels. Drive up. Let's do it again. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Big inhale and exhale. Hold. Hold this. Little isometric hold here. All right. Sticks are helping me. They're supporting me. I'm slightly leaning back. So my grip is really strong here. I'm shaking actually. And start to come out slow. Nice and slow. Working those legs. Awesome. Whew. Good job, you guys. All right. So like I said, we're going to go to the floor. I'm going to grab my pillow for my knees. Just getting a nice little cushion in my knees. We're going to start going into some deep stretches, but we're going to finish with some core too. Back bends. And back bends have never been my specialty, ever. But with the sticks, it helps guide me into these back bends safely. So be mindful of this. So I want you to take the sticks. Now if you only have one stick, rest it on top of one shoulder. And you would grip with both hands. I'm just going to show this to you with one stick first. So right here, make sure it's strongly anchored into your anchor point. Start to arch back. Walk the hands down the stick, keeping that stick connected to the top of the shoulder. Just go to your point. Mine is not too deep. Some people are really good at back bends, but this helps me. Now push your hips forward. Breathe. Walk your hands slowly and come out of it nice and slow. That's with one stick. With both sticks, if you have 2 sticks, let's do it with 2. So if you have 1, we're going to do this again. Maybe switch shoulders, okay? Here we go. So those sticks resting on top of your shoulders. And we're going to start using the sticks as rails. Start to lean back, sliding down the stick. Keeping my grip. I'm not walking my hands down on this one with 2 sticks. Slowly go into my back bend where I feel comfortable. Breathe. Keeping that strong grip. Now slowly slide up the stick, okay? Keeping that connection. Whew. All right. Getting a nice stretch in that whole anterior chain there. Like I said, this is a tough one for me, and it doesn't matter how deep you go. If this is as far as you go, that's fine. Be mindful. Let's do one more. Drive the sticks in. Here we go. Start to push those hips forward. Open up the chest. Start looking to the sky, and just allow your body to slide down, but don't lose your grip. Breathe. Maybe can you push your hips up a little higher? Slowly, slowly come on out. Keeping that connection. Nice job. Perfect, you guys. Okay. We're going to go into some deep stretching here. Have a seat. Coming into a little sit position. And I'm going to highlight working with the short stick. short stick. Absolutely can do all this with the tall stick too, okay? Let's come into a nice boat pose here, seated position here, knees bent, or a V-sit. You're gonna push the sticks into the top of the thighs, time and retention, pressing. Slowly, 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 I want you to roll down on your back, nice and easy. And as you do this, start drawing your knees into your chest, keeping that stick connected to the stick. Slow and control. Legs are in tabletop. Nice. Scooch down. Press into this again, the tops of the thighs. Pushing that stick in. Now imprint the floor with your lower back. I want you to drive, pull the navel in to the spine. You're imprinting your lower back into the mat. Now while here, this is a little Pilates work here. While imprinting, I want you to think as if you're pulling your navel up into your rib cage. So you're pulling in and up. Nice strong imprint. Breathe. Breathe. Keep that activation. And I want you to extend right leg 45. Your head and neck is rested for now. Bring it back. Extend. Come on back. Now if you want to lift your head and shoulders here, this is optional. If you're doing this, look towards your navel, look between your thighs, and extend. 45. Keep that press into that thigh. Reverse, little dead bug. Breathe. Let's do it again. One more. And rest your head and neck. Nice job. Bring the feet down and bring the stick right underneath your legs, close to your glutes here, so you can reach for them. Reach for the stick very easily. All right, we're going to start some deep stretching. So again, I want you to do one more imprint for me. So draw the navel in. Now think as if you're drawing and pulling your navel up to your rib cage. Nice, like can't even see any light underneath your back. As if I could not even get one finger underneath your back. You are nice and imprinted into this floor here. And just ease off a little bit. Nice job. All right, we are gonna get a nice piriformis stretch. Cross one leg over, right leg over. You're gonna start to lift that opposite foot off. And as you do, lift your stick. This is why I like using a short stick with this. It's just a little easier stability here, and I've got access to the grips. Yeah, you already feel this one. This is a figure 4. So either just keep it here, maybe just explore going a little deeper. So by doing that, you're pulling that knee towards your chest. And what's helping you do this is your stick. Feel that nice deep stretch. Breathe, take a big inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Pull a little deeper, maybe 10% more in that range. Now, to come out of this, start to roll the stick down, back to the glutes, keeping that connection on your hamstring. Roll it back down, down, down. Start to lower that foot. Nice. Go ahead and just do a little windshield wiper of the legs, and we're gonna go to that other side. Let's take it to the other side. All right, knees are bent. Opposite leg crosses over. It's a figure 4. Reach for that stick. Start to lift that bottom foot here, and that stick comes right behind that hamstring, close maybe to the attachment of the knee to the hamstring, but not behind the knee directly. Whew, this is a tight side. If you're a cyclist like I am, this is a much needed stretch, but it's very tight. No matter how much I do, this is a very tight area for me here. Okay, here we go. Big inhale. Exhale, start to try to pull the stick towards you. Knee comes towards your chest. Breathe. You're feeling this right in that piriformis. Ooh, glutes. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time. Drive. Inhale. Exhale. Let the breath help you go a little deeper into that stretch. Now slowly roll the stick back down. So it's giving a little SMR here. Self-myofascial release. Roll it down on the hamstring. And lower the leg, foot. Come back to knees bent. Back to just a nice little windshield. And we are about to end, because I have to do it every time, bow and arrow. This is their Stick Mobility signature best stretch. Here we go. Tuck the knees in, come back up to sit. Grab your tall stick. This is our final move of the day, you guys. Bow and arrow. All right, might as well keep it on the mat here. Take your stick. Actually, I'm going to take it to 3 o'clock here. It's about 12 inches away from that foot. Inside arm right at 90 degrees. Drive. Gripping with that outside hand. Arm reaches up high. Drive. Shifting your hips to the side. And this is a breath exercise. Big inhale. As you exhale, I want you to press into your bow and arrow. Nice. We definitely prepped for this one. Hold, hold, hold. Slowly ease out. Nice. Shake it out. We're going to do 2 on each side. Drive the stick in again. Big inhale. Exhale, shift the hips. Big inhale again. Exhale, make this one your best one on this side. Go as deep as you can and hold. Breathe. If you want to add a little extra, you can just slowly rotate that inside hip. Look to the sky. And slowly come back. This was optional. Ease out. Nice job. Let's get that opposite side. Here we go. 90 degrees. Reach up high. Drive. Hips shift with the breath. Inhale. Exhale, activate. As you can see, I'm not going as deep. My first one, I'm just preparing for the next. And just hold. And slowly come out of that bow and arrow. All right, here we go. Make this one your best one on the side. We'll add that internal rotation of the hip if you want to try that, just to get a little deeper. Here we go. Shift out, big inhale, and exhale. This feels so good. Hold, hold, hold. It's awesome to see people's faces when they do this move for the first time. They're like blown away how great it feels. If you want to turn in a little bit and rotate and look up, this is optional. Slowly, slowly come back center and ease on out. And that concludes our mobility flow for Thursday morning. Thank you for joining me. My name is Debbie Gleeson. You can find me on Instagram, Debbie F. Gleeson. If you have any questions about the Stick Mobility Bundle, please reach out to Stick Mobility. You can also reach out to me, but reach out directly to them if you have questions also. And be sure to check out our YouTube page, that Stick Mobility YouTube. All of our classes live on that page. And there's a lot. There's over 200. So enough to keep you mobile for life. Have a great day.